I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon in the 20s to the low 30s in many areas of the central and east, to the mid 30s to the 40s farther southwest, occasional bursts of snow remain possible through Saturday night. Most likely times for snow continue to be today, tomorrow, and Saturday night. Minor impacts are expected with most snow accumulations totaling an inch or less, possibly higher in northern Nebraska. As Arctic high pressure continues to build to the south, tomorrow our coldest day. Most highs are in the upper teens to the 20s. Southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas escaping the brunt of that cold air with highs tomorrow in the 30s to the low 40s. Many lows drop to near zero or the single digits below zero tomorrow night. Wind chills of 10 below to 20 below by Saturday morning. Highs on Saturday mainly in the 20s to the low 30s, while northwest Kansas can expect the mid-30s to around 40. A building ridge of high pressure over the western U.S. warms our highs to mostly the 40s to around 50 Sunday into Wednesday. Southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas milder for Sunday and Monday with highs in the 50s. Light rain and snow are possible with a weak disturbance Tuesday into Tuesday night. Long-term forecast shows Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Tuesday through February 11th likely to remain warmer than normal. Below normal precipitation is indicated for Nebraska and Kansas Tuesday through February 11th. Regional drought monitor shows Nebraska dropped 2 percentage points to 19% drought-free, which includes locations along and east of a line from West Point to Seward, Hastings, and Red Cloud. It's abnormally dry from Minden, Franklin, and Holdridge back to Benkelman and much of the north central, the northwestern half of Custer County, northern Lincoln County, and nearby areas of the Sandhills. Coverage of moderate to severe drought increased 3 percentage points to 52% of Nebraska. Moderate drought continues in many areas along and east of a line from Norfolk to Grand Island and Curtis. Severe drought covers most locations from Mullen to the southern two-thirds of the Panhandle. Kansas only dropped a percentage point and is 83% drought-free, which includes nearly all of the west, central, and east central. Abnormal dryness is along the Nebraska-Kansas border from Norton to Cheyenne County and many far eastern areas south of I-70. Moderate drought continues in just 4% of Kansas in the southeast corner. Key weather factors affecting the markets include a short-lived end to cold air in the U.S. and dryness in Argentina. This morning's lows were colder than 10 below in parts of the upper Midwest and eastern North Dakota. Sub-zero readings were noted in the eastern Corn Belt as far south as central Indiana. Rural travel remains difficult in areas that were heavily affected by the recent winter storm, mainly from Missouri to Ohio. A weekend storm along the East Coast likely produces disruptive accumulations of wind-driven snow in the Carolinas and nearby areas, with impacts possibly spreading northward along the Atlantic coast. There is uncertainty in the exact track of the wintry weather, but very cold air is likely to be drawn deep into the southeast. Florida's citrus belt faces the threat of additional sub-freezing temperatures Sunday and Monday. Much of the eastern half of the U.S. remains cold and mostly dry through the weekend. Warmer air overspreads much of the nation's midsection early next week, and light snow may fall across the northern U.S. Organized precipitation also possible for parts of the southern and eastern U.S. next week. Late next week or the following weekend, colder air may build into mostly the eastern U.S. Southern Argentina continues to be very dry, and the forecast this weekend calls for limited or no rain for key corn and soybean areas. With your check of ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.